Hello everyone, welcome to my stamp room. Today is Catherine Pooler and we're going to do some watercoloring today with the watercolor pencils. And these are a pretty old set. The cover that Stampin' Up! Sells now looks different than this, but they're the same pencils inside. And this is the card that I put together, a Mother's Day card. It uses the Garden from the Heart stamp set, which is in the mini catalog. And I'm using the hat stamp. So let's do a little watercoloring. I'm going to use my basic brown ink pad, and be warned, this ink pad is only available through June 30th, and unless I'm mistaken, it doesn't look like Stampin' Up! Has another brown waterproof ink pad, so you might want to put it on your purchasing list and get it before it's gone, because you need a brown ink pad to watercolor with. So with the watercolor pencils, I like to just add a little bit of color kind of around the edges of whatever I'm coloring in. And then take that color and blend it out. You can either use an aqua painter or a blender pen. I'm using a blender pen for this one because the area is a little bit smaller. If it was a big area, maybe like the truck for Loads of Love, I would probably use an aqua painter for that. So then you're just going to blend out that color. And you want to leave some spaces that are almost kind of white. And then make sure you run that tip off on your scratch paper because you want to get all that color out of it to go to the next one. Next I'll do the brown. So imagine if your light source was up here coming in this way. Up here is going to be lighter and down here is going to be darker. And if you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I'm not an artist and I'm not a great watercolorist, but these are just some tips that I've gotten from other people in the rubber stamping world. So I'm just kind of drawing my color on now, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to blend it out. So that's one thing I love about these pencils. This is really cool. So I'm just blending that out, and then there's a little bit too much on my blender pen now, so I'm going to blend that out and get rid of some of that color. I'm going to come in and blend down here. You want to gradually go lighter. There we go. And if there were any areas that I wanted any darker, I would just come back in with my watercolor pencil and add some more color to blend it out. And then I just added a little bit of green for the leaves and a little bit of pink for the flowers. I won't color them all in now, but you get the idea. So just blend those out. And then your hat, when it's finished, will look like this. And so you can see, as I said, I'm not an artist, but look at what a great result you can get just from having the right tools, watercolor pencils and blender pens, and some good Stampin' Up! Paper to stamp on. When I have customers come and tell me that they don't get the same results that I'm getting, a lot of times it's because of the cardstock that they're using. Stampin' Up! Has really great, crisp, soft paper that's made for rubber stamping, so you will not be disappointed. I hope you liked my tutorial today and you'll go try some watercoloring yourself. Have a great day.